Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 24th of May, 1977. And the title is Only Baba's Direct Children Become Worthy of Worship. Bab Dada is happy to see the fortune of each child. Out of the multi-millions of the entire world, there are only a handful who are remembered as those who have found the Father. Not only do they know the Father, but together with knowing, they have also attained the one they wanted to attain. So Baba was seeing the fortune of the extremely loving, cooperative children. In fact, all are his children, but you souls are his direct children. You are the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris of the clan of Shiva. Out of the entire world, none of the souls who are great or well known in the field of religion or monarchy, that is, none of those who have become religious founders or who are called jagadgurus, have received the alokik birth or sustenance from the mother and father. They have not experienced the alokik mother and father even in their dreams, whereas you elevated souls, you multi-million times fortunate souls, are worthy to receive the love and remembrance of the mother and father in all relationships every day. You receive love and remembrance every day. Do you not? Not only do you receive love and remembrance, but the Almighty Father becomes your servant and fulfills his responsibility every day. With a lot of love, he makes you the crown of his head and the star of his eyes and takes you with him. Neither the jagadgurus nor the religious founders have the fortune that you elevated souls have of taking Shrimat personally from the Father. You don't receive it through inspiration or touching, for you are the mouth-born progeny. You heard it straight from his mouth. Which souls have such fortune? The majority of such souls are those who are the poor residents of Bharat, the innocent ones, those who hadn't the slightest hope of ever finding the Father. It is such great fortune, and it is received by those who never had the slightest hope. When someone who has no hope is given hope, or when something impossible becomes possible, there is so much intoxication and happiness. Does such great fortune remain in your awareness? Look at the religious founder souls of the entire drama and look at yourselves, and you will see that there is a great difference. Firstly, you were told that you are the direct children. Because of being the direct children who experience all relationships as well as that of the mother and father, you easily claim the inheritance of the kingdom of the world. Only you souls attain the complete attainment of the beginning period of the world, the golden age, which is the Sato Pradhan stage. All the rest of the souls only come down after the middle period begins. They attain the Rajo Pradhan form of happiness and kingdom that you elevated souls experienced in Satyug. You souls attain both the religion and the kingdom. whereas all the rest of the souls either have a religion and not a kingdom, or they have a kingdom and not a religion, because from the Copper Age onwards, kingdom and religion become distinct from one another. The sign of that is that within the entire drama, only you are double crowned. Have you seen anyone else who is this? There are even more specialties. The complete attainment, that is, the elevated attainment of all the happiness you have received through the body, mind, wealth, relations, and nature, is not attained by any other souls. Because of being the direct children, because of being the children of the highest and high Father, because of being the children of the supremely worshipped Father, you souls are worshipped in two ways. One is in the Saligram form, and the other is in the deity form. None of the religious founders or well-known souls are worshipped so accurately. What is the reason for this? You are the direct progeny. Do you understand how fortunate you are that God Himself glorifies your fortune? So constantly keep this fortune of yours in your awareness. Do not sing songs of weakness. Bhagats sing songs of their weaknesses, whereas children sing songs of their fortune. Therefore, ask yourself, am I a Bhagat or a child? Do you now understand your elevated fortune? Acha. To the multi-million times fortunate souls, who are the direct creation of the Father, to those who have a right to the happiness of all relationships, a right to all attainments, to the fortune of the kingdom, and to being worshipped in two ways, to those who are the crown on the Father's head, to such elevated souls, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Bapdada meeting a group from Delhi. Have you made Delhi into the court? Delhi is said to be where the court is, and so have you made Delhi your court? Is the kingdom ready? Who would sit in the court? Firstly, the emperor and empress are needed for a court. How many emperors and empresses are ready? Those from Delhi have to lay the foundations for the kingdom. How will you lay the foundations of the kingdom? What is the basis of this? Sovereignty means to claim a right. Firstly, the sovereignty over the self, and then the sovereignty over the world. So have those from Delhi become those who have right over themselves? Of course, the name will spread from abroad, but where will it reach? Delhi. So those from Delhi have to bring about some newness, because it is the original place of service. Delhi is the seed of service. Delhi is the original place in terms of service and in terms of the kingdom. And so, those from Delhi have to bring about some specialty in both terms. Therefore, what are you going to do? Will you hold a mela? Will you have a conference? These things are old now. So what newness will you bring about? Firstly, All those from Delhi should have collective determination to strengthen the fort of Delhi. That success has to take place. First of all, make this thought into a vow. In order to attain success in any task, people keep a fast or make a vow. They keep a physical fast, but this is the fast of the mind through which you can accomplish any task. Even though the task may be ordinary, the result should be of newness. When all of you at the same time have the same determined thought that something has to happen, then just see what wonders Delhi will perform. You should not have any weak thoughts. Of course, it is going to happen. No, it will happen. Will it happen or not? It hasn't yet happened, etc. are weak thoughts. Let there be a patti of determined thought, and everyone will then copy Delhi. Now you have to show such newness. You gave a lecture. The public came and listened and then left. The lecturers came, lectured, and went away. This continues all the time. Now prepare a double stage, that of the self and of the place. When you have this double stage, there will be success. To hoist a flag or put up a slogan on a physical stage is very easy, but each one of you should be a living image. The flag of victory should be hoisted in each one's intellect. Everyone should have the same slogan. Success is our birthright. Then see the wonders that those from Delhi perform. Those from Delhi have the special lift of a special gift. What is that? What special virtue do those from Delhi have? And in that too, especially the Shakti army. In the task of establishing the yajna, the Shakti army was very useful, and the memorial of that is Sudama's handful of rice. At an important time, if someone gives even one handful of rice to be used, that becomes very useful. In fact, same thing would not be so fruitful, but it is by giving cooperation at the time of need that those from Delhi have received the lift of a gift. According to the drama, those from Delhi have received from the Father the blessing of constantly remaining full. The foundation of the land of Delhi is very good. Those who become examples receive special cooperation. The service in Delhi became an example for service in many other places. Just as Delhi showed specialty in the beginning, so too do the same now, and you will receive cooperation from that. Those from Delhi can make even better plans than those from abroad, because here you have many facilities for service. There is no need to labor, but it's just a question of making the fort strong. Acha, when everyone's finger of thought comes together, every task will be successful. Everyone's vision is on Delhi. When you are close to one another and working hand in hand, you will be able to surround everyone. To work hand to hand means to have harmony in your thoughts. Everyone should have the same zeal and enthusiasm. It should not have to be inspired by others. What is the deep significance of effort? That is, what is elevated effort? To have automatic remembrance of the Father in every thought and every breath. This is known as being an embodiment of remembrance. On the path of bhakti, people say, the silent word should be heard and the soundless chant should continue at all times. When there is such effort constantly, it is called elevated effort. You do not have to make effort to remember, but you naturally have constant remembrance. This is the effort of the Maharathis. A Maharathi means one who has natural remembrance. Every thought of a Maharathi would be great. The further you progress, the more the ordinary things will finish and you will develop greatness. This is the sign of moving forward. Blessing. May you be a victorious jewel who, by having faith in the intellect, has a carefree stage and is able to judge accurately. The easy method to be constantly victorious is to have one faith and one support. When you have faith in one, you receive strength. Faith always makes you carefree. Those whose stage is carefree will be successful in every task, because when you remain carefree, the intellect is correctly able to judge. And so, the basis of making accurate decisions is to have faith in the intellect and to remain carefree. There is no need even to think about anything, because you have to follow the Father. You have to place your footsteps in the steps of the Father and continue to move according to Shrimat you receive. Simply continue to place your footsteps in the steps of Shrimat and you will become a victorious jewel. Slogan: to have benevolent feelings in your mind for everyone is to be a world benefactor. Om Shanti.